It wasn't pretty, but we got the job done. And I know a lot of people are going to have a lot of thoughts and have a lot of things to say about number one, Jalen Hurts, but I just want to point three things out. Well, technically two. No, it is three. I can't think. 2 touchdowns thrown, mind you. No turnovers. 111.4. 111.4 passer rating. It wasn't pretty. I personally did not expect it to be pretty in the slightest. Not to this extent, though. But they got it done, and I'm without a voice. Listen, Quinyon Mitchell got his interception, his first of his career to ice the game. Zach Bond got an interception. Darius Slay got an interception. We started off the game with a kickoff fumble recovered by the Eagles that led to a touchdown. And when it matters most, this team still manages to do what they need to do, whether that's score the touchdowns in crunch time, even if it's 3 or 2 or 1. And then the defense, they shut things down. Nakobe Dean, I really hope that knee injury is not anything crazy bad. He had to get carted off the field, so it's very bad. We'll wait and see, but best of luck to him. We're going to need the next men up to continue to play at a high level. Zach Bond did a really good job at doing that. Nolan Smith had 2 sacks on the day. Jalen Carter was a very, very high, he was just, really good presence in that front four because he was gaining a lot of attention by that offensive line of the Packers. Packers weren't playing the prettiest game either. They were very sloppy. They were injured. They lost all their wide receivers and Josh Jacobs at the end of the game. At the end of the day, the Packers, even with how bad the Eagles were playing, because they were very clearly out of sync and they haven't been playing together with Hurts and Goddard in the starting lineup in over a month almost. It could have been way worse. Jordan Love today looked all out of sorts. He made some pretty good throws, but he threw 3 interceptions and just did not look comfortable. His arm, I don't know if he's still feeling the elbow injury or not, but he just did not look 100%. And Jalen, he was running the football effectively. The first quarter, he played really well. That second quarter was one of the worst quarters we've seen in football here in Philly history, in my opinion. It was really, really bad. But to say that and know that the Eagles, 3 turnovers to 3 takeaways to 0 turnovers on their end. They put up 22 points. Jake Elliott did miss a PAT, but he made all his field goals. And Saquon ran for 131 on 26 carries. So, I'm not going to complain too much. There's nothing to get up in arms about simply because we know what we need to clean up, and this is something that will get cleaned up in my mind. I think the Packers, 5th-ranked best defense in the NFL, mind you, had a really good game plan. When they brought the blitz in the second quarter, they were getting to Hurts, but then they finally, in the third quarter, countered that, and Dallas Goedert with one of the plays of the year here, that stiff arm for a touchdown catch and run on a quick throw from Hurts after he audibled out of the initial play due to the show of a 0 blitz. He read it. He made the change, threw the football. Dallas Goedert did the rest for the touchdown, and that sealed the deal. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. They just need more time. They just needed more time to iron out the kinks because Hurts hadn't played with these guys since early December. He hadn't practiced with them until this past week, and none of these guys have played football in almost 2 weeks. So you can chalk that up to excuses all you want. But at the end of the day, what we should all be thinking about is who the hell we're going to be playing next week at the Link in the divisional round, because we are moving on to the divisional round of the 2024 playoffs. That's what matters more than, Jalen Hurts had a really bad game today. Didn't look good. No, he didn't. He still had 111.4 passer rating. That stat holds a lot of weight. He still had 2 touchdowns to no interceptions. Saquon Barkley ran for over $130. The defense made 3 turnovers happen and locked down the Packers and their offense. That's what should matter. We'll see who wins tonight between the Commanders and Buccaneers. Best of luck to both of those fan bases. And then if, obviously if the Bucks win, we'll be hosting them. If the Commanders pull it off the upset, we will be waiting for tomorrow night to see who we play between the Rams and the Vikings. Bring it on. I'm more than excited, and we will see who we might be playing. You might be seeing me again later tonight, or you might be seeing me tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow night actually, because it's 8 o'clock Monday Night Football. So yeah, Eagles win 22-21, 22-10. I'm not gonna again get up in arms or get too riled up. I did lose my voice because I was screaming. But these issues that we had offensively, they will figure themselves out. They always do. I'm not gonna worry. Nobody should worry. We're 1-0 in the playoffs. That's all that matters.